What should you do when thinking about divorcing your partner? Should you stay or should you go? Divorce is much harder than you thought it would be. You do not tend to assume that once a couple expresses the desire to divorce, they are fully prepared for the process. However, the reality is that people may not be emotionally or mentally ready to go through with a divorce, even if they are considering it. The rise in divorce rates around the globe is attributed to various factors prevalent in modern relationships. These factors include a lack of commitment to the partnership, infidelity, recurrent conflicts or excessive arguing, domestic violence, and drug abuse. Ultimately, deciding to divorce is a significant, life-changing decision that should not be taken lightly. Weigh the pros and cons carefully and seek support from loved ones and professionals to ensure a smooth transition during this challenging time. Approach the situation with careful consideration and understanding. Many couples may rush into divorce proceedings in hopes of quickly escaping a stressful environment. When finding yourself in such a circumstance, I recommend searching for solutions to the following questions. Why do I seek a divorce? When considering the idea of divorcing your partner, take a step back and ask yourself why you are considering this major decision. Take a moment to contemplate the reasons behind wanting a divorce. Help you gain clarity and insight into your feelings and motivations. Understand if the desire for a divorce stems from unresolved issues, a lack of communication, or other underlying factors that may be addressed through counseling or therapy. Take time to fully comprehend the process and implications of such a decision before moving forward. Your reasons for wanting a divorce can help you gain clarity and make informed choices. Are you seeking a divorce due to irreconcilable differences, a breakdown in communication, or a breach of trust? Understanding your intent will not only guide your decision-making process but also enable you to communicate effectively with your partner about your feelings and concerns. Are you thinking normally, rationally, or emotionally? Determine whether your decision is being driven by rational thinking, emotional impulses, or a combination of both. Examine your motives and emotions behind the desire for divorce. Gain clarity and make a well-informed decision that is in the best interest of all parties involved. Will the thought of divorce ruin your self-image? Are you finding that the divorce is negatively impacting your self-perception? It is not uncommon for individuals to experience a decline in their self-image when faced with the possibility of ending their marriage. The emotional turmoil and uncertainty that accompany such thoughts can often lead to feelings of guilt, shame, and self-doubt. Recognize that these emotions are a natural response to a significant life decision. Remember to prioritize self-care and engage in activities that promote self-reflection and personal growth. Take proactive steps to address your emotional well-being. Is divorce the best option for you? Divorcing your partner is a challenging and emotionally charged decision. Approach this situation with careful thought and consideration. Evaluate whether it is the best course of action for your specific circumstances. Have you learned to talk without accusing and listen without judging? Learning to communicate without placing blame or making accusations can help facilitate a more productive conversation. Additionally, practicing active listening without passing judgment is essential in order to truly understand each other's perspectives and feelings. Create a safe and respectful environment for open dialogue. Have you identified your role and responsibility? Take time to identify and evaluate your role and responsibilities within the relationship. This involves reflecting on your actions, behaviors, and contributions to the partnership, as well as acknowledging any areas where you may have fallen short. Understand your role and responsibility. Gain a clearer perspective on the dynamics of the relationship and determine if divorce is the best course of action for both parties involved. Are you in a loveless, abusive, and sexless marriage? If you find yourself in a marriage that lacks love, is abusive, or has become sexless, it may be time to consider the possibility of divorce. People avoid talking about sex because they are too ashamed to say that something has gone wrong. Naturally, pointing out your partner's drawbacks over and over will be detrimental to the marriage, but communicating respectfully can actually enhance your sexual life. Have I given him, her enough time? Have you allowed your partner enough time to discuss issues and work on our relationship before considering divorce? Give them the opportunity to address any concerns or make changes that could potentially save the marriage. Should you divorce because of infidelity? Whether to pursue a divorce due to infidelity is a deeply personal and complex matter. Infidelity can cause significant emotional pain and trust issues within a relationship, and it is essential to address these issues in order to rebuild and heal. However, the decision to divorce should not be solely based on infidelity, but evaluate the overall health of the relationship, the willingness of both partners to work on rebuilding trust, and the potential for future happiness and fulfillment. What have you planned for after the divorce, regardless of how things end up? Have a well-thought-out plan for life after divorce, regardless of the outcome of the situation. This involves considering various aspects such as financial stability, housing arrangements, child custody, and emotional support. What's your contribution to the failure of the marriage? Echo on your contribution to the failure of the marriage. It requires introspection and self-awareness to identify the role you played in the breakdown of the relationship. Acknowledge your own shortcomings, mistakes, or areas where you could have done better. You can gain a deeper understanding of the dynamics that led to the current situation. This self-reflection can help you take responsibility for your actions and make necessary changes for personal growth and future relationships. It is crucial to approach this process with honesty and openness. Do you still have feelings for your partner? Contemplate whether there are still emotions of love, care, and respect present in your relationship. Communicate openly with your partner about your thoughts and feelings, as they may also have concerns or insights that could potentially improve the relationship. Is there willingness to resolve issues? Assess whether there is a genuine willingness to resolve the issues at hand. Evaluate both your own willingness and that of your partner to work towards finding solutions and improving the relationship. Actively listen to each other and showing a genuine commitment to finding common ground, you can determine if there is a shared willingness to address the problems and salvage the relationship. Can you repair your marriage? Have you really tried to improve things? Before making any decisions about divorcing your partner, consider whether there is a possibility of repairing your marriage. Have you exhausted all efforts to improve the relationship and address any underlying issues that may be causing strain? Are you prepared to deal with the emotional fallout and feel so isolated along the way? Have you considered the potential emotional challenges and the sense of isolation that may arise when planning to divorce your partner? Are you seeking professional help from a therapist or counselor? Seek guidance and support from a qualified therapist or couples counselor. These professionals provide a safe and non-judgmental space for you to explore your thoughts and emotions surrounding your relationship. They can help you gain clarity, navigate through the complexities of your feelings, and provide valuable insights and strategies to help you make informed decisions about your future. Educate yourself on the legal process. Gain a comprehensive understanding of the legal procedures involved in the process of divorce. Familiarize yourself with the laws and regulations pertaining to divorce in your jurisdiction. This will enable you to navigate through the legal complexities. Have you scheduled dates to talk about your relationship with both families? Have you made arrangements to have open and honest discussions about the state of your relationship with both sides of your family? Involve your families in the conversation when contemplating divorce, as they may have valuable insights or perspectives that could help you make a well-informed decision. Scheduling dedicated time to discuss your concerns and feelings with your families can ensure that everyone involved understands the gravity of the situation and can provide support and guidance during this challenging time. Is there anything your partner can do to change the situation? One crucial aspect to ponder is whether there are any steps your partner can take to potentially improve the situation and address the issues at hand. Is your spouse willing to change, or have they completely given up on the marriage? Determine the potential for reconciliation and whether efforts should be made to salvage the relationship before making any final decisions. Are you prepared for people's opinions? People will judge you when you say you are divorced. Be mentally prepared for the opinions and judgments of others. Society often places a stigma on divorce, and people may not always understand or support your decision. Remember that ultimately, the decision to divorce is a personal one that should be made based on what is best for you and your well-being. While the opinions of others may be hurtful or discouraging, prioritize your own happiness and mental health above the judgments of those around you. Can you afford a divorce financially? Carefully consider financial implications of such a significant life change. Assess your financial situation and determine if you are able to afford the costs associated with divorce, such as legal fees, potential alimony or child support payments, and the division of assets. Consulting with a financial advisor can also provide clarity on the financial implications of divorce and help you plan for your future post-divorce. Is the new partner a new adjustment? Gauge the impact of a new partner on the situation can provide insight into whether the relationship is salvageable or if it is time to move on. List critical legal questions. Understand the legal requirements and procedures for obtaining a divorce in your jurisdiction. Determine whether your state or country requires a specific period of separation before filing for divorce, as well as the grounds for divorce recognized by the law. Another critical legal question to consider is the division of assets and liabilities. Understanding how your property, finances, and debts will be divided during the divorce process is essential for protecting your interests. Do you see separating as a way to help your marriage? Have you considered viewing separation as a potential avenue to improve your marriage? Explore the idea of separating from your partner. Take a step back, allowing for individual growth and self-reflection. Separation can potentially lead to a deeper understanding of yourselves and each other, ultimately paving the way for a stronger and healthier marriage if that is what you both desire. Are you willing to take control of your life in a responsible and mature way? It is key to approach the situation with a sense of responsibility and maturity. Instead of rushing into any decisions, take the time to reflect on your feelings and evaluate the reasons behind your thoughts of divorce. Remember, divorce is a significant life-altering decision, and approaching it with maturity and responsibility can help ensure that you make the best choice for yourself and your future. Is your reason for divorce because you started a relationship with another person? Wisely consider the reasons behind your desire to divorce. If the driving force behind this decision is the initiation of a new relationship with someone else, it is crucial to reflect on the implications of this choice. Before moving forward with any decisions, seek guidance from a professional counselor or therapist to explore your feelings and motivations behind wanting to end your marriage. Open and honest communication with your partner is also key to navigating this challenging time and determining the best course of action for both parties involved. Have you made your feelings clear? Have you effectively communicated your emotions and concerns to your partner? Express your feelings, thoughts, and desires in a clear and respectful manner, allowing your partner to understand the gravity of the situation and giving them an opportunity to address any issues that may have contributed to the current state of your relationship. Evaluate whether these reasons are temporary or long-standing, and whether they can be resolved through open communication, compromise, or professional intervention. Have a clear understanding of your motivations and the potential consequences of divorce before making any final decisions. Develop a support network. Establish a strong support network to lean on during this challenging time. This network can consist of close friends, family members, or even a therapist. Having a support system in place can help you cope with the emotional turmoil that often accompanies the decision to end a marriage. Have you built up the courage to tell your spouse that you want to separate? Have you mustered the strength to have an open and honest conversation with your partner about the possibility of ending your marriage? Are there issues in your relationship that are recurring? Have you taken the time to identify and understand the recurring problems that are affecting your relationship? By recognizing these patterns, you can gain insight into the root causes of your problems and determine whether they can be resolved or if they are indicative of deeper incompatibilities. Reflecting on the recurring issues in your relationship allows you to assess whether they are temporary challenges that can be overcome through open communication, compromise, and professional help, or if they are fundamental differences that may be irreconcilable. Have you learned different attachment styles? Explore various attachment styles that you and your partner may develop over time. These attachment styles can provide insight into how you both relate to each other in a relationship and help you navigate the decision-making process when considering divorce. Do you see only one side? Rather than focusing solely on one perspective, it is important to take a step back and evaluate the relationship as a whole. Is the issue one of escalating violence or physical abuse? If the issue at hand involves escalating violence or physical abuse, it is imperative to prioritize your safety and well-being above all else. Seek support from trusted friends, family members, or professionals who can provide guidance and assistance in navigating this challenging situation. Remember that your safety is paramount, and do not hesitate to reach out for help if needed. What happens to your children? Divorce is a challenging and emotional process for children to navigate, as it often brings about feelings of confusion, sadness, and uncertainty. Prioritize the well-being of your children and ensure that they are supported throughout the divorce process. Communicating openly and honestly with your children about the impending changes can help them better understand the situation and cope with their emotions. Reassure them that they are loved and that the divorce is not their fault. Encourage them to express their feelings and concerns, and provide them with a safe space to do so. Work together with your co-parent to create a co-parenting plan that prioritizes the best interests of your children. Maintaining a sense of stability and routine can help children adjust to the changes brought about by divorce. Understand your child's developmental stage and reactions to divorce. Gain a comprehensive understanding of your child's developmental stage and how they may react to the prospect of divorce. Each child's response to divorce can vary depending on their age, personality, and previous experiences. Familiarize yourself with their developmental stages. Better anticipate their emotional and behavioral reactions, allowing you to provide the necessary support and guidance during this challenging time. Do you take care of your health? Take care of your physical and mental health. Remember, taking care of yourself is essential for making informed decisions and navigating the complexities of divorce. Will you be happier after the divorce? Reflect on whether the challenges and difficulties in your current relationship outweigh the potential benefits of being single or finding a new partner. Think about how divorce may affect your mental health and whether it will truly lead to a happier and more fulfilling life. Surround yourself with supportive family and friends. Seek solace and guidance from your loved ones as you navigate the complex emotions and decisions that come with contemplating divorce. Take time for self-reflection. Before taking any definitive steps, it is important to take a step back and reflect on your own needs, desires, and goals. Understanding your own emotions and priorities can help you make decisions that align with your personal well-being and long-term happiness. If anything could save your marriage, what would it be? Evaluate the reasons behind the desire for a divorce and explore alternative solutions or compromises may help in finding a resolution that is mutually beneficial. Approach the situation with empathy, understanding, and a willingness to put in the effort required to potentially save the marriage before making any final decisions. Have you organized your documents? Take the necessary steps to ensure your documents. Gather and organize all relevant documents. This includes financial records, such as bank statements, tax returns, and investment portfolios, as well as legal documents like marriage certificates, prenuptial agreements, and property deeds. Have these documents readily available. Where will you live? Where will you live after the separation? Estimate various factors, such as financial stability, proximity to work or family, and the availability of suitable housing options. Have you arranged a safety plan if there is any history or risk of domestic violence? If there is a history or risk of domestic violence, prioritize your safety. Creating a safety plan is essential in order to protect yourself and any dependents involved. This plan should include steps such as identifying a safe place to go in case of an emergency, informing trusted friends or family members about your situation, and keeping important documents and emergency contact numbers readily accessible. Search for professional help from organizations specializing in domestic violence that can provide guidance and support throughout this challenging process. Remember, your safety should always be the top priority when considering divorce in such circumstances. Are you constantly wondering if you should leave? Carefully consider all aspects of the situation before making any decisions. It may be helpful to explore other options, such as marriage counseling or mediation before finalizing any decisions. Remember to prioritize self-care and take the time to evaluate what is truly best for you and your partner in the long run. Is this a sincere decision based on self-awareness or is it an emotionally reactive decision? Have you resolved your internal conflict over the divorce? Have you taken the time to carefully study all aspects of divorcing your partner, including the emotional, financial, and logistical implications? Talking to someone who can provide guidance and a listening ear can be incredibly beneficial during the divorce process. Have you explored all possible options for resolving conflicts and improving your relationship with your partner before deciding to pursue a divorce? It may be helpful to attend couples therapy or mediation sessions to see if there is a way to work through issues together. Can you handle the unpleasant consequences of a divorce? Have you considered the potential challenges and repercussions that come with the decision to divorce your partner? Take the time to explore your options. Are you willing to take control of your life in a responsible and mature way? Are you considering the possibility of ending your marriage and going through a divorce process with your partner? Ultimately, the decision to divorce is a personal one that should not be taken lightly. Will you get the support you need? First, assess whether you will have the necessary support system in place. This support can come from friends, family, therapists, support groups, or any other resources that can help you navigate through this challenging time. Find out exactly what your spouse earns. Determine your spouse's income by reviewing pay stubs, tax returns, and any other financial documents. Consult with a family law attorney to understand your legal rights and options in the event of a divorce. They can provide guidance on the divorce process, asset division, child custody, and other important legal matters. Evaluate joint finance accounts. Calculating the status of your joint financial accounts is an essential step to consider when contemplating the possibility of divorcing your partner. Thoroughly evaluate the financial aspects of your relationship, including shared bank accounts, investments, and debts. Examining the current state of your joint finances will help you gain a comprehensive understanding of your financial obligations and assets, which will help you make informed decisions during the divorce process. Seek the guidance of a financial advisor or divorce attorney to obtain valuable insights and help you navigate the complexities of separating your finances from your partner's. What assets are you entitled to? Study the assets that you may be entitled to. This includes a comprehensive evaluation of all shared properties, investments, financial accounts, and any other valuable possessions that have been accumulated during the course of the marriage. Consult with a qualified attorney who specializes in family law to ensure that you fully understand your rights and entitlements in terms of asset division. Set a post-divorce budget. Establishing a post-divorce budget is an essential step when divorcing your partner. Carefully calculating your financial situation and determining your income, expenses, and financial goals can help you gain a clear understanding of your financial standing after the divorce. This process involves evaluating your current assets, liabilities, and monthly expenses, as well as considering any potential changes in income or financial responsibilities. Creating a comprehensive budget will enable you to make informed decisions about your future financial stability and help you navigate the transition to a new chapter in your life with confidence and clarity. How can you avoid making the same mistakes again? If there are any possible solutions or compromises that could salvage the relationship, it is essential. Reflect on your experiences and identify any patterns or behaviors that may have contributed to the breakdown of the relationship. Taking the time to understand these underlying issues can help prevent making the same mistakes in future relationships. Engaging in self-reflection and personal growth can also be beneficial for ensuring a healthier and more fulfilling relationship moving forward. The inquiries provided are designed to assist you in addressing your concerns and making informed decisions regarding your family dynamics prior to proceeding with a divorce from your spouse. Remember to hit the subscribe button on my channel in order to stay updated with valuable life advice and tips.